Okay, my microphone just dropped in a previous take, so I decided to do this again. Okay, here's the book I picked up before I dropped my mic. Here's Animorphs number 37, The Weakness. I just fucking don't think I mentioned in the previous book that had this, but watch Animorphs on TV. After I finish rereading all of the Animorphs books, I will cover the TV series. But here's my very simple answer on it right now without rewatching and completely finishing watching the series. It sucks. I couldn't make it through. They just changed things. The graphics were really fucking secondary because, like, oh, you don't like it just because, you know, the graphics, but no, the whole show fucking sucked. I couldn't stand it. The first episode, I was freaking out, like, yay, okay, and I was like, meh. So this one is, I just want to warn you, I don't really remember things that well in the later books just because I hadn't read them to death like the previous ones, the earlier ones. So all I can say about this is this fucking awesome cover. I like this cheetah. I'd love to morph that. And I can't remember the creature that's just in this book that's supposed to move very fast, and I've been meaning to look that up for forever. On Seropedia, which is the Wikipedia for Animorphs. But I haven't done that, but it's fucking awesome. And also it surprises me how thin these books were, because I guess back as a child they were smaller. And if you're wondering about getting Animorphs for your children, funny covers, really dark and depressing shit that makes you wonder, you know, once looking back, if you read this as a child, going, how the fuck did I stand this? I didn't realize it was so dark. And it's like, then why give this to kids? The kids can stand it. So I like authors like Applegate that throw shit at her readers and know that they can deal with it. And yes, I know there's a whole league of ghostwriters, and I don't know which ones were ghostwritten, which ones weren't. So I won't be covering this in this vlog. Maybe later in the reread. I didn't realize I had double copies. This one is Animorphs number 18, The Deception. This one, I'll just put down one of these copies. I like you more. This one, nice cover. Their whole basic thing is the Animorphs are trying to get DNA from someone, and so they're turning into mosquitoes. And the Animorphs series is actually some reason why I know facts about animals, about like all this shit that some which I've forgotten, some which is still stuck to me to this day. And female mosquitoes. And they get transported somewhere into Z-space, which is like the hyperspace of the Animorphs series. And it deals with Axe's loyalty situation, because Axe has to deal with, you know, being away from his people and forming new loyalty ties to the Animorphs, but he has some worry about how to juggle the society he's been raised in to be more loyal to his own kind or be more loyal to his friends. And so that's dealt with in this one too. Mosquitoes. Oh, Marco has a poodle. Yeah, this is probably why no one take us seriously. Let's see, finding out, and it's now, but things are Marcos. Yes, if I remember this correctly, yeah, it says on the back box. This is Animorphs number 35. And throughout this series, we get little hints at complications with the morphing abilities, more than the, hey, don't morph over 2 hours deal. Or you get stuck as an athlete, aka you get trapped in morph forever, unless the Elemist helps you. And so, in this book, it's the proposal. Marco's father is thinking of getting remarried, and this stresses Marco out, and we find out that if you get too stressed, that you can't really morph. That's cool. And I think some people have mentioned, hey, but why doesn't he get stressed about the war with the Yeerks and him possibly dying in various situations? I'll have to get up to this point in the reread, but for now, I think it's mainly he's learned to deal with it. The stress, it wasn't so bad in the beginning, so of course it's not going to be so bad now when it's like stressful, but it's like normal, but this is not normal for him because he knows, but his dad doesn't know that his mother is actually alive and the host of Vischer 1. Speaking of Vischer 1, yay, I like it. It's holographic. You sort of turn it and there's lights and it's fucking awesome cover. I love the Andalite. I believe this is Alaran, who is Vischer 3's host. It's fucking awesome. But yeah, I could go forever about the covers, but this one deals with Vischer 1. The backstory. This is one of the chronicles that tells the backstory of a major character or event. And so this covers Vischer 1, but it's the Andalite on the cover. But I'll have to reread and figure out why the fuck they didn't do Vischer 1, Eva, but it might be aliens are cooler looking than humans. So yeah. Oh, fuck. God damn it! Oh. Can I fit? Oh, fuck. I might need another box to put these. Plus, 9 and 22 I can't unstick, and they're... Fuck. Now, let's see. Animorphs number 31, The Conspiracy. Let's see, it blows the family away, so Jake's parents decide they should all travel to the great-grandfather's home for 3 or 4 days. This is Tom, he can't be it. Yes, of course, finally on book 31, they show Jake's bird morph, the peregrine falcon. And the damn fucking, watch Animorphs on TV! Hey! Fuck off. I have strong feelings. And this one deals with Jake's family deciding that, hey, let's go on a little trip. And Tom's like, no, because, he's a controller and Yeerks can't, be away from the Yeerk pool for over 3 days because every 3 days they have to feed. So Tom, is like, doesn't have really any loyalties to the family he's living with because they're not Yeerks. So yeah. I think I barely remember a scene in here. Oh, come on, hold up. I'll get to you. I just realized these are basically like the same, I just realized this, they're like the same basic fucking color scheme, and both of them involve bird morphs. Just realized that. I'm slow! Help! This is Animorphs number 38, The Arrival, and let's see, I believe this one, they analyze on to fight alongside. Yeah, I believe this one is where Axe temporarily gets a girlfriend. Yay! And I have like a timer here to make sure I don't go over time. Okay, I didn't realize I had books this far into the fucking series. Okay, this one is number 40, The Other. And there's bees! This is your brain. This is your brain with a yerk. Any questions? I wonder where they got that one from. Haha. But this book, I believe that this one is where the vehicles, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, and if there's no agreed upon way to say that, I'm correct. This is one where they find the vehicles which are disabled Andalites, and Andalites are the guys we're rooting for, but at the same time they can be total fucking jackasses. And their society, they don't like the disabled, and so there's some disabled Andalites, and we get to look at that. Bees! And I'm going to stop this vlog right here and then continue later.